The students are well into the second week on site. Their skill base has been growing rapidly and they are getting to grips with all the techniques that will serve them well in archaeology.
We're able to distinguish different features based on sediment, colour, the composition, different features we found within it. So yeah, we've got a pretty good understanding at this stage of what's going on, but as I say, as we step it back, excavate some more, reveal what's going on that might alter what we currently think is going on here.
It's really cool when you're out there digging and you find stuff, but it's even cooler when I just get to see everything that comes into us. And I mean, these pieces of pottery, I don't know if I can find one here, but I mean, they're from the 13th century, so they're really old. And it's really cool that I get to be one of the first people pulling it back out of the ground and cleaning it off to see what it really is.
The harder thing to get to grips with is the story behind the site. We have accurate dates for the establishment of Fitzstephen's ringwork and the town that developed here. But why did Dermot MacMurrough, the deposed King of Leinster, invite Fitzstephen to this rocky outcrop?
So it kind of starts back with Dermot MacMurrough.
Around 1169 in the summertime.
He went over to England and he saw aid from Henry over there.
We all seem to remember and relate readily as to why the High King would strip MacMurrough of his lands as punishment for stealing away his wife.
So I think it's something to do with an affair. Either he kidnapped someone's wife.
It was the king's wife, and so that upset the High King.
He was married to someone that he shouldn't be married to. He stole someone's wife.
But this then drove MacMurrough to King Henry in England and led to the invitation to Fitzstephen to invade here with MacMurrough.
At Bannock Bay, and they first attacked the town of Wexford, and then they settled up here on the top of the hill at, is it Ferry Carrig, or do you just call it Carrig? Yeah.
This fort here in Carrig gave the Normans a foothold in Ireland, and from here they extended their control almost countrywide. But was this the beginning of a dark history?
Morphed into something dark. Like, I think it started out innocent enough, but because they had like advanced technology and an advanced understanding of building, especially, that they really began to control the landscape, and then that like drove these knights like thirst for power. And like, why would you leave? There's no one here that's really strong enough to oppose the Anglo-Norman knights that were coming across, and to them, why not? They did it everywhere else.
This story is a big one, and we are only 2 weeks into it. The archaeologists have already revealed new information touched on by Claire Cotter in her dig here in the 1980s.
Because our remit this year is to re-expose the 1980s digs and have a look at them. It's not really to open up new areas, but we had to straighten the side of the excavations where they're collapsing, or where they're undermined in the 30 years that's been left unoccupied. And in straightening, we found new walls. So I suppose it's bad luck for the previous excavators and it's very good luck for us. It's just one of these sod's laws sometimes. And that's giving a hint of new structures that could be contained within the ringwork itself. So we always knew there were structures there, and we always knew there was 2 phases of wooden and masonry, which would respect the historical record. Wooden structures going up in the 12th, and as the castle and the burr develops in the 13th, more permanent structures being developed. But we're already picking up evidence of new structures, which wasn't to be expected.
Now they're getting ready to excavate deeper into the past to learn even more about the lost town of Carrick.